later. Let's talk. The man, the myth, the legend, Christophe Galtier. 2 games at Paris Saint-Germain. 5-0 victory and a 4-0 victory with 2 clean sheets. Neymar balling, Messi balling, 3 at the back balling, wing backs balling. Everyone is balling. Mr. Galtier. Princess.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about Galtier? Describe him, his reign so far at Paris Saint-Germain.
His very short reign so far has been immaculate. All hail the king. Christophe Galtier, he's amazing. He's great. I feel like finally there's someone there who really truly understands what he's doing. Like, he understands what the best thing possible is, because he truly treats this job as, you know, something so delicate and something that's worth, like, he looks like he's holding a diamond. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of the, I know he always has the right things to say and all that stuff, but I do feel to a certain extent like there's that gratitude that makes it feel like he really means it. You know, when he talks about how much he's anticipating playing the first game at the park, he said on the right side of the bench. You see what I mean? He has the right things to say at the right time.
Yeah.
But that comes from gratitude. That comes with appreciating what this means and understanding the value of what it is to carry this project forward. And so far, he's really shown it with what he's displayed, and I'm very, very pleased. Very.
Yeah. It seems like every question that he gets to answer, he already has had an answer prepared for it, because he has thought of it before. So when they tell him about a player, he says exactly how he feels, because he has thought about it. When it was Neymar and Kimpembe out, when he got asked the question, he didn't say, I don't know, we will see. He said, I want Neymar to stay at Paris Saint-Germain. I want Kimpembe to stay at Paris Saint-Germain. So he has everything under control. He knows everything he should know. And he's, as you said, extremely humble, but still extremely manly and dominant.
The thing is, also, when you say he has stuff prepared, he has an answer for everything, but the answers don't seem fake. You get what I mean? Like, it seems genuine. While he already knows, you know, what the press is gonna come to him with and all that stuff, he doesn't have to really clean up his language so much, because you can tell that first and foremost he tries to be honest. Even though, of course, you know, there's fluff. You have to fib here and there. You know how this works. But I think he's been really honest for the most part. And so when you lead with honesty, you don't have to fake so many things. You don't have to try to look put together. And yeah, his aura, it's like, it's very not like dominant, but like you can sense he's a leader. You can sense that he's someone to trust, and it's no surprise that he has the trust of the locker room.
Yeah, so, totally agree. I think that a lot of people were talking before, can Galtier handle the dressing room and so on. The thing is, what he has, as the same with the players, they have the same expectations. Messi wants the ball, Neymar wants the ball, Mbappe wants the ball, and Galtier wants Paris Saint-Germain to ball. So they all have the same goal together. He wants to do everything so PSG balls. And when Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe see how much Galtier goes into detail, how much he talks about tactics, they're like, all right, this is a manager I can listen to, because he knows what he's talking about. When Pochettino comes in there and is like, yeah, we deserve to win this game, or we should play like this, all right, no 3 at the back, all right, Danilo as a right back, all right, Di Maria as a right back, all right, Wijnaldum as a winger. Messi and Neymar are like, who is this guy? I'm not going to listen to him. They don't have any respect for Pochettino. Respect doesn't come from a big name. It can come from a big name like Zidane, a previous legend, and so on. But it can also come from professionalism at your job. Messi respects Galtier. Why? Because Galtier is doing everything possible to make Paris Saint-Germain as good as a team as possible.
Yeah, I think the relationship with players is going to be very, very important, because there's a lot of players and there's going to be a lot of rotation. So you want the subs to be easier. I don't think any player wants to come off, but you want that, like, you don't want to see any situation like what happened with Messi and Poch. I think there's a time that something happened with Mbappe and Tuchel. Like, you wonder, okay, I trust the manager, I trust his judgment. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna be cool. So I think the relationship is very good. Messi, Neymar, everybody, even with Kimpembe, and I think the way he answers his questions, very good, very direct. Even with Card, he was like, I spoke with him. We have to find another solution for him. That's it. So
Well, what did he say for Icardi?
He said he spoke with Icardi and they are going to find a new solution for him. That's what he said in the press conference today. So I just think, yeah, he's very direct. He just has this sort of energy about him, man. And I think it's going to be very good. He's class. I'm not going to lie, bro. I had my doubts, can't lie, but he's exceeding all expectations. Like, so it's just, we just have to see him at the park, with Eminem and everybody. Scary times, man. Scary times.
Yeah, I feel for Montpellier. I did a preview on them. We will talk about the Montpellier and stuff in the next podcast tomorrow. But they won their first league game. But before that, they hadn't won a game in 11 consecutive games. They have lost 6 away games, conceding at least 2 goals every game. So, I mean, even Pochettino would have balled against them. Even Poch would have balled against Montpellier.
It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good,
Leo,
bro.
have you all seen that video where Galtier is like, Leo, and then Messi starts running like a pit bull?
I saw that video, bro. Dude is 35, bro, and he's running like that. So it really shows you the relationship. He shouted, Leo. Messi is 35, bro. How many 35-year-olds are going to run like? And he actually won the ball. So as I said, the relationship is very good. Everybody trusts him. Everybody is with him. Everybody's together. Like, you didn't see that report. Like, everybody's together. Everybody's like, it feels like a team. Obviously they're going to be the stars of this. They're going to be star players. They're going to be the main ones. They're going to be the Mbappes and shit. But everybody feels it feels gelled. If the chemistry is very good, and I think it's going to be a great season, man. It's going to be a great season.
Oof. It's already the beginning, and I mean, I think that most of us thought, even me, who was extremely positive towards Galtier, I did not expect him to start this well. I thought it would be like in 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months, we would have seen Galtier ball. But what he has done in such a short space amount of time, it's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, if we look at Pep Guardiola, when he came to City, he flopped his first season. Then it started going well. I know that there are a lot of factors due to that. He didn't have the same squad as Galtier has, but I'm just saying the impact he has done in such a short time, it just shows how good of a manager he is. PSG report, how do you feel about Galtier? What's your thoughts that we haven't mentioned? What's the great things about this man?
I think the greatest thing is that he understands whatever players' strengths are. I think playing Messi centrally, Neymar centrally as well, I think that's something that I didn't expect Galtier would figure out perfectly. But I think he's done that. He's gone back to the 3 in defense that we've been craving for so long since last season. I think he's done the right thing to start with that. And he's just gotten the better out of every player that has played for the PSG right now. I think he's done much better than Pochettino in getting out the best out of players. I think having a good relationship with your sporting director, I think that is something that we've been lacking at PSG for many years. Tuchel and Leonardo didn't go well.
Yeah.
Pochettino and Leonardo started well, but ended up, again, bad terms. So I think from what I see with Galtier and Campos, I think they worked before. They know each other. So I think I'm very excited to what Galtier era is going to bring to PSG.
Definitely. David, is Galtier already better than Tuchel?
He has to take us to the final, but for right now, it's looking like it. Like, I mean, the squad, right? We look good. I mean, I'm excited for the season. We look good. I also give praise to Campos because Galtier has like better like utilities at his disposal compared to other people due to the masterclass by Campos. Well, Galtier, I mean, I don't sound like the French, but it's always nice to have a French coach in France.
Yes.
Or the biggest club in France. So like that plays a role. I mean, you can see he's passionate through his job. He's excited to be here, and he's excited to get the best out of this team. So like, yeah, I'm excited for him. He looks like the best fit. Yeah, I always back his decisions. I mean, we're still in the honeymoon phase. It's gonna get tougher doing like when the big calls, like subbing out one of the big stars. I'm still gonna wait for that the reaction from the fan base.
I think that's
that's
I'm
like we're still in the honeymoon phase. We're getting over Pochettino. Like once those hiccups start, like subbing off Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, benching one of them for a big game and stuff like that. That's when I want to see how he handles because there's always going to be pressure for a team like PSG, no matter who you are.
But the thing is, I agree with you, honeymoon and everything, and I agree also that it's not just a honeymoon for him; it's also a honeymoon for the players. They aren't under Pochettino, so they're also maybe playing even better because Pochettino's gone, and it's a new chapter in the PSG history. But I still think that winning your first game, a final 4-0, and then your first league game 5-0 without our best player, Kylian Mbappe from last season, it's not just honeymoon. It's too good to be true. It's that good. And that's why what we want now as PSG fans is just more games. We want to see, is this consistent? Is this just a bright start? Or is this consistency? Galtier not only be good for PSG, but possibly Ligue 1. Yeah. French manager. I mean, we saw Mbappe, the best French player in the world, and how the president of France intervened and wanted him to stay in France. So I think that Ligue 1 has grown a lot in the past 2 seasons and will continue to grow. And Paris Saint-Germain signing French players like Mukiele and Ekitike and are linked with Simakan and Fofana, and having a French manager, I think it's very good. And we have needed this for a long time. But